MHN Property Management and Bondoc Roofing present How to Interview a Roofer.
All right, hi, I'm Courtney Rosen with MHN Property Management here in San Antonio, Texas. And today I will be talking with Italia Grosso from Bondoc Roofing. Hi, Italia.
Hi, Courtney. How's it going?
Doing well, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, are we sweating yet?
There's actually a little bit of a breeze, so I'm feeling good.
All right, here you go. Little San Antonio, a little May. All right, so today we're going to be talking about how to interview a roofer. So at MHN Property Management, we're really lucky to have a wonderful network of vetted, trusted, insured, licensed, fabulous vendors, because with 200 or so houses underneath management, we use a lot of services. So we're able to build those relationships. But most people have about 1 or 2 roofs, and you only replace them once every 15 to 30 years.
Yeah.
So this is not a relationship you might build over time. It's so important to pick the right roofer so that you only replace it once or twice under these 30 years or the life of the building for you. So, airplane. This is Texas, by the way, San Antonio, military capital. We're all near airports. Just gonna say, there's always an airport.
If you want to fly a drone here, you can, because there's just airports. So just keep that in mind.
Go for it. I did see them at the park, though.
Okay.
Yeah, they went over the new bridge over Wurzbach. It's pretty cool.
I'll check it out.
Okay, so in any case, this is 6 things that you can check for a roofer. And I will just say, if you would like to sidestep the 6 things, if you have a good relationship with your realtor, they should have a good relationship with a roofer that they've already vetted with these 6 things, and you can just ask them and sidestep it. But for all you guys who want to go do your double checking, 6 items to check. So number 1, business license.
Yes. Very important. Don't hire somebody who does not have a business license. Go online, check it out. Where can you go online to check it out?
So I just searched Texas business license, and the Comptroller's website comes up. And I know that it's also, you can see where they're registered and the age of the business license. So we saw a lot of them that maybe just magically appeared like a month or 2 after the big, was it 2016 hailstorm?
Yeah, 2016 was a big storm.
Huge. I mean, you can go online. If you want to look at hailstorms like 2016,
everyone decided
Google.
they could be a roofer.
Yeah.
At that time.
But you can see the pictures of hail. They're huge.
Yeah.
They were huge.
Crazy.
And at that time, you can go and find roofers online. We actually went and screenshotted one where he opened up right after, like 2 months after, his office address was a house.
Yep.
And
Random house.
then poof, he's already out of business.
Yeah.
So 4 or 5 years later. So that's the kind of thing you might want to be worried about. So number 1, business license. How long have they been in business? And you can look up their office space. So going back to office space, number 2, do they have a real office?
A real legit office is so important because number 1, you don't want somebody who is from out of town. With storms, people roll in from out of town, put on a roof, and then they take off. And then your roof starts leaking, and they're nowhere to be found.
Yeah,
so,
that number, no more good.
Yeah, no. The number's gone, their trucks have disappeared from the city. It's crazy. So make sure that they have a local physical office with an office staff who is going to be there when you call them, who's going to pick up the phone.
Yep.
So important.
So number 2, physical office and staff. And of course you can look at the place that they registered it online, plus, drive by.
Go visit them.
You're about to spend thousands of dollars on a roof. You might,
Yes.
want to make a field trip out of it. Okay, so number 2 is that. Number 3, liability insurance.
Yep. You don't want to have a roof being put on your house without insurance, because when you're getting a roof put on, there's literally, your entire house becomes a construction site. There's a lot of things that can happen. You want to be covered. You want to make sure that your roofer is taking care of everything as far as the coverage. So don't leave that up in the air. Call their insurance company. Verify with their provider that they actually have insurance, that it's current, that it's updated.
Oh, and it's for getting on roofs.
Correct.
Okay, so at MHN Property Management, we make sure that all of our vendors have insurance. You can ask for a copy of their insurance, which I have theirs. Up, and I get it updated every time
year?
they update.
Yes.
Yep. So you can ask for that, and it's a common ask. I have had vendors that I've interviewed, and I'm like, hey, you have insurance? They're like, yeah. And then you're like, okay, give me your insurance so we can start this job. And they're like, well, about that.
Yeah.
That's not the conversation you want to be having.
Run away.
Yeah, run fast. And I actually personally know of 2 different stories of people who are having roof siding, whatever stuff done, and someone fell off a ladder and they sued the owner. Because guess what? If someone's on a ladder on your property, which if you have a roof and you're getting a roof done, someone will be a ladder.
A lot of people on ladders.
On your roof, at your property. They can sue you. Yeah, they fall off a ladder on your property. They can sue you for buku bucks. So make sure they have insurance. So we had number 3. Number 4 is we're making sure that they're legit and they actually have company vehicles. Why is that important?
Yeah, you want to make sure that they're an established business. Kind of going back to the first point of seeing how long they've been in business.
And they have an office?
Yes, they have an office, they have company vehicles. This is just like an extra security for you to like see, okay, they're legit. They have company vehicles. They care about their employees who are driving around all the time. They're not just in a beat up old truck that's kind of sketchy. Maybe has a sticker slapped on the side with a phone number.
If that.
Yeah, it's just generally better. Get somebody who has company vehicles. That's a good sign that you're hiring.
One, they have enough money to buy the company vehicles. They've been around long enough to invest in the company vehicles. And I know that they do because they send out these really cute pictures on social media in front of their company vehicles, and I'm totally jealous.
We like
every
them.
time.
They're a lot of fun.
And property management companies do not have company vehicles, but with nice logos. But yeah, they do.
You never know.
One day we will. So we have that, and then it really comes to reviews. Yes. Obviously, the experience that other people have had before you got it. So number 5, ready? 5 is, what are the reviews? And you can go to Better Business Bureau, Google, Yelp,
Facebook even.
Facebook.
Yeah, all those places looking for 5-star reviews. Make sure there's a lot of them. Make sure that they are recent and constant. Yeah, you want to be keeping an eye on that because...
And how long back they go, too.
Yes.
Check it out.
The best way to hire somebody is a referral, so i.e. your realtor who can refer you to somebody who they trust and know. But if you don't have anybody to refer you to a roofer, if you're stuck, go to the reviews, check out what other people are saying. Even ask your roofer if they have a reference that you can call to, see how their experience was. So,
and number 6 is roof warranty. And I would say with the roof warranty that you would actually want to talk to someone who used the roof warranty.
Yes, for sure. Ask your roofer again. Ask them for a reference. See how they liked it, how it worked out for them. Ask your roofer for a copy of their warranty so you can see everything that it entails. Read the fine print in the warranty that they're giving you. Yeah. Make sure that the warranty is included in your contract. It's just super important. You want whoever's putting on your roof, if any mistakes are made, mistakes happen sometimes, things are forgotten, things happen, but you want to make sure that that's covered. So your roofer needs to definitely come back and fix whatever.
Yeah, and I think I mentioned it in another video, but we did recently have a client of ours that decided not to use one of our roofers. This was not one of our roofers. They thought the price was the most important thing, so they got a better deal. And they have a roof. They have a a low slope, right? It's not a steep pitch. And the roofer apparently did not use 2 layers of underlayment, which is a requirement at that pitch. And within, 2 months of the roof install, it was leaking. And so we called one of our roofers and got them out there, and he's like, yeah, it was installed incorrectly. So this guy just paid for a brand new roof. And the reason one of our roofers went out there is because he couldn't get his roofer that he paid for to get out there. And finally, when we're like, no, we'll just cancel and use another roofer, they got out there and did it. But they put the wrong color on. Our roofer went back out and was like, yeah, that's the wrong color. So he has this, in his brand new roof, he has a mismatched patch. Again, not my roofer who did this. Total disclaimer.
Nope.
Right? And even though they patched that spot, the whole roof is still put on incorrectly. So that's what he got because he compared on price.
Just the price.
I will say I always recommend our people, and even on price, we're pretty competitive. Other times that we had an insurance claim, that was opened by the owner for a roof, and the roofer charged them. We got 2 bids. That's usually what we do because everyone we give you is quality with good prices. And they were just about the same. And he was like, wait, but it's less than what my insurance company says it should cost. Are you doing everything? I'm like, yes, but we work with quality people at quality prices. You know, it's a good price. It's an honest price. So you can't, but there are people who will do it for cheaper, but what you get is actually less. So please do not compare your roofer on price.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, I've seen countless times people calling us over and over. They just had the roof put on, and they're calling us because they can't get a hold of them, and they would come back to fix something instead. So
yep,
it's really unfortunate. So.
Guess what? They guarantee their work.
All of it. Workmanship, warranty.
All our vendors do. We got it. All right. Well, this is Courtney Rosen at MHM Property Management in San Antonio, Texas. And
I'm Italia Grosso with Bondoc Roofing, also here in San Antonio. Local office.
Local office. A crowded local office.
It is, yeah, we're moving up.
Okay. So if you have any roofing questions, concerns, a follow-up, please contact Italia. And if you have any property management questions,
Property management, realty, whatever.
I gotcha.
Courtney's
all
got
right.
you.
Thank you. Be well.
Bye.
Bye.